We're back at Green Canyon in North Logan tonight for the game of the week on the Valley Channel. The Wolves play host to the Vikings of Viewmont. Viewmont coming into this game at 2-0 with a win over Davis. That one at Davis last week. Davis always a tough place to play, so that's an impressive win for the Vikings. Viewmont hasn't won their first 3 games in 11 years, so they're off to a pretty darn good start. As for Green Canyon, everything's a record for them. This is their 3rd game. They've just started the season. They got a win last week up at Idaho State against Shelley. The Russets are out of Shelley, which is just south of Idaho Falls, and they're traditionally a pretty good team up there as well, so not a bad win on the road for a very young and inexperienced Green Canyon team. But back to the tough tests for Green Canyon and Coach Craig Ander tonight. Can the Wolves pull it off against the Vikings? Stick around to the game of the week and find out.
They said I wasn't fast enough. Forget what they say. You define you. The way you move, the way you compete, the way you train. If you want to win on the field, you have to move like no one else has moved before. That's why I train with RIP 60. Power, speed, strength. If you train the RIP 60 way, you'll be able to do things you never thought possible.
RIP 60 features suspended rotation, the key to power so your body is forced to stabilize and balance throughout your workout, engaging more muscles and building your core with every move. The secret is the rotational carriage, which promotes more muscle activity, allowing you to build muscle fast.
I train like the pros. You can too. Get RIP 60.
Unlock the rewards of training the way elite athletes do in less than 60 minutes a day for just 60 days, so you can get incredible results like these fast. Call now and you can receive expedited shipping so you can reach your goal even faster.
Because you define you. RIP 60 training is the way.
The game of the week on the Valley Channel is brought to you by Icon Health and Fitness, changing lives with fitness innovation. Wendy's of Cache Valley. It's way better than fast food. It's Wendy's. MOUNTAINSTAR Cache Valley Hospital. Together, we're greater. LEWISTON State Bank. Strong and vibrant for over a century. Cache Valley Electric. A tradition of excellence since 1915. NÜSMYLE Dental. Experience dental care. Camp Chef. The way to cook outdoors. Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology. Bring back what you've been missing. LSS Insurance, Bob Larson. Personalized insurance coverage for your family and business. The Book Table, your family store for books, music, toys, art, and much more. Planet Fitness of Logan. No gym intimidation and only $10 a month. Aspen Dental. Get that gorgeous smile you've always wanted. The Logo Shop. We logo stuff. All kinds of stuff. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's television station for over 25 years. Well, Coach, here's our next chance to see you. We saw you that first week against a tough Pineview team, and you know it looked like the first team for a young team. But then last week you go on the road, get a pretty good win against a team that's usually pretty good in Shelley. Now you come home against a Viewmont team that's 2-0. You don't like to do things easy, do you?
Well, we want to get ready for a tough region, and the way to get ready for a tough region is schedule tough teams. And so this is our 3rd team in a row that's ranked very high, and so we're excited for the challenge. We want to get better, and the only way to get better is to test yourself against the best.
When we were talking before that first game, you and I were talking about how young your team is, or maybe inexperienced, or both. Is there a time in your head as a coach where you're hoping to see things start to click? That if they're not starting to click by this time, I have to maybe look at some different things? Is there kind of, do you put a time frame on that, or is it just so different with everybody?
You know, it's so different. You can't put a time frame on it. We really had some things clicking last week, and that was nice to get into that. That was a great team we played in Shelley, and so we really got some things clicking. We hope that we got better this week in practice, and now we're going to go see.
Tell me a little bit about going from a long tradition at Skyview to starting your own here at Green Canyon.
Well, it was very hard to leave Skyview. I love Skyview. I've been there for a long time. I've enjoyed those kids. I've enjoyed that school quite a bit, and so yeah, that was hard to leave. But coming here has been completely refreshing. It's been so exciting. The students are so excited, and there's new traditions. There's a new excitement. We had a pep assembly today, and Eric is the best pep assembly I've ever been to, and that's not going to to translate to a win, but just the excitement of everybody in this community for this school is really fun to be a part of.
All right, well, it's fun to be part of that and broadcasting some games for you as well. So good luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Say the word base. Say the word mess.
Hey guys, now anybody that's lived in Cache Valley for any amount of time will know that the biggest sale of the year here at the Palmer Home Furnishings is around Labor Day. The Labor Day savings this year that Brett's got going are fantastic. Over my shoulder you'll be looking at a grey love seat and sofa that he has for $3.99. That includes both, $3.99. I really want to encourage you guys to get down here as soon as you can. He's got fabulous deals on sofas, love seats, mattresses, bed frames, anything that you can imagine for your home. And I want to read you just a couple of the things extra that he's got going on this Labor Day sale. With any purchase, he's got a free bed frame or a set of sheets or a free end table. Now, and on top of that, I don't even know what to say, no sales tax. He's going to pay the sales tax on all your purchases this Labor Day sale. So come on down to Palmer Furnishings. Just a great deal for you guys this year.
Say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Green Canyon High School in North Logan. We're on the campus of Green Canyon where tonight the second ever game played by the Green Canyon Wolves. I'm Eric Olson here with you tonight to bring you all of the action as Green Canyon plays host to the Viewmont Vikings. The Vikings come into this game at 2-0. 2-0 for the first time in 10 years. 2007, the last time Viewmont started 2-0. The last time they went 3-0, 2006. So Viewmont looking to improve on that already good start. Green Canyon looking to continue to build. They are a school with a lot of youngsters. Take a look at the roster. 12 seniors on that roster for Green Canyon, 26 on the roster for Viewmont. Viewmont is 5A. Of course, this year there are 6 classifications. Goes from 6A on down, but Viewmont is 5A and Green Canyon is 4A. Viewmont won the coin toss and elected to receive, and Green Canyon will kick off to get things started here tonight. Special teams was a little bit of a roller coaster in their first ever game 2 weeks ago that we covered against Pineview. A high kick fielded at about the 16-yard line and a big hole, and running through it is Tyler Ray. Ray's up near midfield at the 49-yard line. That's where Viewmont, led by their quarterback number 17, Davis Weir, will take over. Weir, the senior. In the backfield behind him is Cameron Brown, a 6', 200-pound senior that's averaging 5 yards per carry. Expect to see the Vikings pound the ball. If you take a look, they've got a big offensive line. We're in the gun. Brown with him. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side as they spread it out. They're going to throw the quick toss out there to the man who returned the kickoff for such a good return, Ray, and Ray picks up about 4. Pickup of 4, and Jorgensen brings him down. Caden Smith split to the near side along with Tyson Handley. And one in the slot. One back with Weir in the backfield as the defense shifts. They're going to hand it off to Brown. Brown makes one cut and picks up 5 more yards. It'll be 3rd and 1. 120-plus yards last week against Davis for Cameron Brown. That game at Davis, they won by 2 touchdowns, 27-13. That's a big win. Davis, annually one of the top teams in their division down there in Kaysville. 3rd and 1. Give to Brown. Brown's got the first down, but just barely. Let's see where they spot it. It looks like he has enough. He needed a yard, and he got a yard and a foot. So Viewmont picks up the first down. And the Vikings with 4 more now in Wolf territory. In motion is Gibbs. They're going to hand it to him on that fly sweep. Gibbs making people miss on his way to 12 yards. Court Gibbs, 5'8", 150-pound senior. Shifty. Finding a hole, making a cut. And picking up another Viewmont first down as the Vikings methodically marching down the field. They had good field position to start after a good return, brought it all the way to the 49-yard line. And now their second first down as Gibbs goes in motion. They're going to hand it to him again. He takes off around the right side of the defense, left side of the offense, and picks up good yardage. About 7. And this is what we expect to see out of Viewmont. The ball being handed off in a ground game and a rushing attack. It'll pound on you. And then they'll pick their times and get people creeping up to support the run and strike with the pass. Press coverage on the edges for Green Canyon. Here's the give to Brown on 2nd down. He's stuffed at the line of scrimmage. In fact, he loses a yard. Bunch of Green Canyon defenders there to bring him down. And it brings up a big 3rd down. 3rd down and a long 6. Second 3rd down of this drive, which started at the Viewmont 49. A 25-yard drive thus far for Viewmont on the first possession of the night. Weir's looking to throw over the middle. Did he catch it? They're going to say it's a catch. It's Vasquez, number 1. He's inside the 15 to the 13 and it's 12 yards. It was actually Barber, number 2, that caught it. So another 3rd down conversion. And Viewmont's in business at the 13 of Green Canyon. Give to Brown. Brown off the left side into the end zone. Easy does it for a touchdown. Viewmont strikes first with 8:20 to play in the first period. Viewmont's into the end zone for a 6-0 lead. Brown just took it off tackle for 14 yards and the touchdown. Point after attempt is up and good. So Viewmont takes the early lead, 7-0 over Green Canyon. You're watching Game of the Week on the Valley Channel.
Only Wendy's can make the Baconator, because while some other guys use frozen beef from far away,
that's 9,429 miles away.
Wendy's only uses fresh beef from ranches close by,
so we don't have to freeze it.
Then add 6 strips of bacon, cooked fresh in an oven, never a microwave, tossed with plenty of cheese. without a single veggie to get in the way.
Proving once and for all
that only Wendy's has the bacon and the Ader to make the Baconator.
Back at Green Canyon, 8:20 to play in the first period, and Viewmont leads 7-0. You're just tuning in, wondering where this game has been or why we're only into the first period a few minutes and it's already nearing 8 p.m. It's because the Viewmont team bus broke down as Pitts kicked deep into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20-yard line, and that's where Green Canyon will take over, trailing by a touchdown. Yeah, Viewmont's bus broke down in Sardine Canyon on the way through, so they had to delay the game about a half an hour to make sure they got everybody here with the team. And this one started at 7:30 instead of 7 p.m. Joe Diger, number 2, is the quarterback. The sophomore played pretty well against Pineview in the last game that we televised. He's got Gasaway behind him in a tight formation. Viewmont looked like they jumped. Let's see. Flag is thrown by the far side official. And the first penalty on the game goes against Viewmont. Oh, Green Canyon gets a 1st and 5. Tight formation. They're going to give it to Gasaway, the first man through. He picks up a couple. Second and 3. Holbrook split to the far side, 2 receivers to the near side. And Digert back in the gun. Over Pistols, he looks to the sideline. Ander, who missed the first game with an injury, is in the slot to the near side. And Jorgensen in the orange cleats at the bottom of your screen. They look to the sideline and change the play. They're going downfield to Jorgensen. He's got 2 steps and they overthrow him. That's 6 points if that one's on target. And I know Digert would love that one back. Jorgensen just ran right past the defender. And the ball just about a step out of his reach. 3rd and 3. Brock Mortensen, the 6'2 senior, is available tonight. He got a couple of plays last week against Shelley. Four men on the line and another creeping up for Viewmont. Ander with the catch. Pushed out of bounds out near the 35-yard line at the 34. It's 7 yards and a 1st down. First and 10. Green Canyon trailing by a touchdown as Gasaway takes the handoff. Picks up about a yard to the 35-yard line. Viewmont scored on their first possession. A 51-yard touchdown drive capped off by a 14-yard touchdown run by Cameron Brown. 2nd and 9. As the Hill goes in motion. They're going to give it off to Gasaway again. Nothing doing. He tried to work his way down the line, and by the time he had gotten to the end of the line and started upfield, there were a bunch of Vikings waiting for him. Including Jackson Coyle, who's had 21 tackles in 2 games. He's number 34 for Viewmont. 3rd down and 10. Gasaway the lone back, and they check with the sideline. Jorgensen and Ander to this side, Holbrook to the far side. Hill's the tight end. Looking underneath for Gasaway, and he can't come up with it. It's thrown behind him. Green Canyon will have 4th and 10, and they'll have to punt. Last week against Shelley, Coach Ander was talking to us about this play. A 70-yard punt. It was 70 plus. He said it was 70 in the air. They punted from deep in their own end. Got it clear down inside the 10-yard line of Shelley. There's a shift and everybody moving. So Green Canyon with their first penalty. .6:04 to play in the first period in a game that was delayed because of mechanical problems for the Viewmont team bus. 7-0 Viewmont leads. And Green Canyon getting set to punt it away. Hill kicks it out of there. And it bounds right to Tyler Ray. Ray with a 35-yard line, and down he goes. A flag comes in. Maybe a face mask or a horse collar. It didn't look like he grabbed his collar, but he may have grabbed him up around the head and got his face mask. It was a nice tackle on Ray, and let's see the call. But it was up high and probably had his face mask. If you get those hands inside the shoulder pads up around the neck from behind, which is what my producer's telling me happened as they look at it, that'd be a horse collar tackle, and it's illegal. Personal foul. Oh, they're going to say the face mask. 15 yards. So instead of back at the 35, it's going to go clear to midfield. So the second penalty of the night on Green Canyon, and it's a 15-yarder. And this one hurts. Against Pineview a couple of weeks ago, it was the same story. Field position for Pineview. They had a short field the entire first half. And so far, that's what's going on here. Here's an open receiver down at the 35-yard line, the 25. 25, 27 yards to Handley. And Weir is 3 of 3. 3 of 3 for 43 yards. And quickly the ball in Green Canyon territory at the 23-yard line. Here's the give to Brown. Brown putting his head down and dragging defenders inside the 20 down to the 19, a pickup of 4. Clock runs, under 5.5 to play in the first quarter. 7-0 Viewmont, and they're looking to put more on the board. Hanley split to the near side and 2 receivers to the far side. Brown alone in the backfield with Weir. They're going to give to Brown. Brown with a lot of running room. He's inside the 10-yard line down to the 9. 1st and goal, Viewmont. 5 carries, 32 yards for Brown. He's averaging just over 5 yards a carry on the season. And we do have a penalty on Viewmont. There's a flag way over on the far sideline. Looks like maybe an illegal shift. Let's see. Yep. So they had a couple of guys moving, and instead of 1st and goal, it's going to come back on the illegal motion to the 24-yard line. So Viewmont with their second penalty. And Brown stays at 22 yards on 4 carries. Weir with Brown in the backfield. 2 receivers to the far side, and Handley facing press coverage on the near side. Give it off to Brown. Brown with a blocker down inside the 15 to the 13-yard line. A pickup of 11. And it'll be a 1st down. So he does better after the penalty. He's got 5 carries for 33 yards now. As Ray brings the play in from the sideline.
Approaching the 4-minute mark of the first period, 7-0 Viewmont. The Vikings looking for more at the 13-yard line of the Wolves. Weird with the quick hit out to Ray. Ray slips down as he tries to make his move. And a pickup of a yard, maybe 2. 4 for 4 for 44 yards for Weir to start this game. 2nd and 9 with 3.5 to play in the first period. I've got a roster that does not have sizes on it for Viewmont, but they have some big boys up front. They're much bigger than Green Canyon. Weir rolling to his right, looking back across his body, and it's picked off at the goal line. Carter Mon with the pilfer, and he brings it out to the 14, and that's where Green Canyon will take over, and the defense turns them over. Carter Mon, a sophomore, picking that one right at the goal line as Weir kind of threw back across his body. Ball will be at the 14-yard line, and Green Canyon will take over, still trailing 7-0 with 3:02 to play in the first period. Mon will come in as a receiver now to the near side, Ander with him. The throw underneath to Ander. Ander hit immediately. He gains 2 yards. See if Green Canyon can get anything going here offensively. At least get out from the shadow of their own goal line. Dygert's got time, finds Jorgensen. Jorgensen on his feet, making a move, and tripped up. Boy, that was a good tackle out there by Noah Montoya, or Jorgensen might have gone the distance. 17 yards, the best play of the night for Green Canyon. Boy, they've got Jorgensen locked up in man coverage on the outside. They went after it once. Let's see if they go after it again. He's got a step, but instead they go over the middle. A lot of contact out near the 50. No flag thrown. The receiver was coming out of his break, and he ran into the defender. And the Green Canyon sideline wanted a flag, but they're not going to get one. 2nd down. Dygert 3 of 6 for 26 yards. That was Holbrook on that last play that he was targeting. Under 2 minutes to play in the first period, 7-0 Viewmont. Now they put Jorgensen in motion, bring him inside. 4-man rush, Dygert has time. Jorgensen underneath, upended after a gain of 2. It'll be 3rd and 8. Green Canyon struggled on 3rd downs against Pine View in our last televised game, and they're 1 of 2 so far tonight. This is their 3rd opportunity. Dygert all alone in the backfield. Viewmont sending 4. Dygert's got time, unloads across the middle, and down goes Jorgensen, and here comes the flag. He got tripped up. The defender looked like he fell down coming out of the break, and he just kind of reached out and grabbed for Jorgensen's feet and tripped up Jorgensen. And that's going to be a 1st down for Green Canyon. be a 3rd down conversion. And that'll bring the Wolves clear out to the 50-yard line. Well, they're going to spot it at the 49. So for Viewmont, their 2nd penalty. It leads to a Green Canyon 1st down. 5 wide receivers. Dygert's unloading. He's got Ander wide open, and Ander turned inside. The ball was thrown outside. Ander had to kind of slow down and find that ball. He got turned around, and it falls incomplete. That's twice. They've gone deep down the near sideline and had a man running free and haven't been able to connect. Five wide receivers again for Green Canyon. Dygert quickly over the middle. Oh, and a big hit! Put on the receiver out there, number 84, McKay Jorgensen, but he held on to it, and he picked up good yardage. Picks up 9. Man, what a hit. So it'll be 3rd down and a long 1, almost 2. Five coming. Dygert gets rid of it. The underneath stuff is working as Dygert hits Jorgensen, McKay Jorgensen. Down to the 35-yard line. He's got 8 yards on 3rd and 2. Man, that's easy. That one's easy after getting popped last time. They're sending outside receivers deep. They're getting linebackers to deep drop and then dragging somebody underneath. And that underneath pattern is open. 1st down at the 35 of Viewmont. Dygert going up top. He's got Mortensen. Hauls it in at the 10-yard line. He's out of bounds at the 9. 26 yards. And that's the end of the first period. When we come back, it'll be 7-0 Viewmont, but Green Canyon's knocking on the door on the game of the week.
In Utah, nothing is greater than our liberty. And going is always greater than stopping. So when we look for an emergency room, we don't just want one we can trust. We want one we can trust to respect our time. That's why MOUNTAINSTAR ERs offer board-certified emergency specialists and short wait times. MOUNTAINSTAR. Together, we're greater.
7-0 Viewmont with the lead as we start the second period, but Green Canyon is at the 9-yard line with a 1st and goal after the 26-yard toss from Dygert to Mortensen. Eric Olson along with you here tonight. Welcome to North Logan and the campus of Green Canyon High School. This game getting underway a half an hour late because of mechanical problems with the team bus for Viewmont. Started at 7:30 instead of 7 o'clock. Skyview played early. They beat Springville 33-14 already this evening. So one Cache Valley team getting the W. Skyview looks like they're going to be pretty good this year. They got a lot of seniors. Going for the back of the end zone to Jorgensen. What a grab! Touchdown! Great throw, great grab, 6 points. So Green Canyon answers Viewmont looked like they were going to score again to make it 14-0. Instead, Mon comes up with the pick, and Green Canyon drives for a touchdown that gets them within a point after the blocked PAT. 7-6 your score, 11:55 to play in the half. Green Canyon trails Viewmont.
The more you learn about your insurance, the more gaps you may find. Like how you think you have coverage for this when you only have coverage for this. That's not homework. Talk to farmers and see what gaps could be hiding in your coverage.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Give us a call at 752-9493. You'll be glad you did.
Back at Green Canyon High School, the Wolves answer with a touchdown of their own, but the PAT is blocked. It's 7-6. Viewmont over Green Canyon with 11:55 to play in the half. Green Canyon set to kick off. Short little punch kick, takes a couple of bounces and a return up to about the 37-yard line, and that's where Viewmont will take over. Their lead trimmed to a point. I talked about Viewmont and their size. I've got my greasy little hands on a Viewmont roster that actually has heights and weights on it. The one I'd received earlier was just numbers and names. As we get those linemen out here, I want to give you an idea of how big they are. Number 79 is the right tackle, Alex Harrison, 6'4", 295. He's a sophomore. Number 55, Josh Huff, is a senior at 6'5", 272. He's the left tackle. Get a couple more for you here in a minute. On 1st and 10, they're going to give it to Brown. Brown, very patient runner. Picks up 6. Running behind that big offensive line. I read off a couple of the heights and weights there for you. The receiver coming in late with the play. Jackson Strong is 6'2", 240. He's the left guard, and they run up behind the center on 2nd down and 4, and they pick up a yard. So it'll be 3rd down. The center is Taylor Money, 6 foot 203, so he's the Smurf on that offensive line. Handley splits wide to the top of your screen. Ray in the block on top, 2 receivers to the near side. Weir looking inside, got his man, but the ball's dropped just a little bit behind Ray. And getting there to lay the lumber was Nate Corey. So on 3rd down, Viewmont fails to convert. They'll have to punt for the first time this evening. 4th and 2 if you're the defense for Green Canyon. You got to be on your toes. Nobody back for the Wolves. All sorts of shifting going on now for Viewmont. And they will kick it away. Green Canyon's just going to let this one roll. And it dies at about the 15-yard line. So Green Canyon will take over there at the 15, trailing by a point, 7-6, 10:15 to play here in the first period. In other scores, Mountain Crest leads Box Elder 15-3. That one nearing halftime. We told you that Skyview had won their ball game already. Logan leads Ogden 21-14 late in the first half in that one. And the Ridgeline Raymond of Canada game will be getting underway here in about 20 minutes. That one a doubleheader up at Utah State. Skyview played earlier, Ridgeline playing the second half of that one. Dygert's going to throw. Look out. Stays in the pocket till the last minute, and this one behind Jorgensen and incomplete. Boy, Dygert stood in. The pocket started to collapse, and then he finally got rid of it. And the sophomore showing some moxie. For Dygert, he's 7 of 12, 80 yards and a touchdown. Check that, 8 of 12, 80 yards and a touchdown. Jorgensen, 3 catches for 28 yards, and he hauled in the score. 2nd down and 10. Dygert over the middle. And now they're paying a little bit more attention to that little slant pattern and the little crosses by the receivers for Green Canyon. Anders 5'7", 140. His dad is the head coach, Craig Ander. Craig's probably about 6 feet tall. I remember Craig as a skinny little freshman in high school, and as I was a senior, and I leave for a couple years, and I come back, and here's this big, tall kid playing for the old high school team, catching everything thrown his way, and that was Craig Ander. He was a heck of a receiver back in high school. Dygert in trouble. Chucks one up, nobody home. He's looking for Holbrook. So 3 passes, 3 incompletions, 3 and out for Green Canyon. On the last drive, they were going underneath with that underneath passing game. Viewmont made an adjustment. That time, Dygert looked like if he could have got to the edge, he might have had some running room, but he was keeping his eyes downfield and trying to make the play with his arm. Hill. High kick. Back to the 46 where it's muffed. And there's nobody home for Green Canyon, or that would have been a heck of an opportunity as Ray couldn't handle it cleanly. But he gets back on it, and Viewmont will have good field position at the Green Canyon 48-yard line, leading 7-6 with 9:50 to play in the first half. The Viewmont offense huddles up on the sideline and gets their instructions. First 2 possessions, Viewmont ran up and down the field. They had a short field, and they moved the ball like gangbusters. Then they turned it over, and then Green Canyon stopped them on the last possession. Let's see what Viewmont dials up here. Here's the inside give on the little sweep. Good cut and a nice run. 9 yards on first down for Gibbs. Gibbs has touched the ball 3 times. He's got 25 yards on those 3 carries. That would be 8 yards plus. It brings up a 2nd and 1, a play around down. A lot of people say, oh, that's the one where you take a shot. But a lot of times running teams say, no, we're getting the first down here. And just start all over. Again, spreading them out with 4 wide receivers. Brown takes the give. Boy, he's got a convoy as he turns the corner, and he's down to the 31-yard line. A pickup of 8. Mon and Jorgensen in there on the tackle. That's your two safeties. When you hear their name being called as the guy's making the tackle, that's not always a great sign. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Brown alone in the backfield. They give it to Brown. Brown picks his way down to the 28-yard line. Gonna pick up a 4. 9 carries, 52 yards for Brown. And Viewmont just methodically grinding away. Gibbs comes in. Ray heads for the sideline. Tyler Ray is 5'4", 146 pounds. He's returning kicks. He's hard to find behind some blockers. Here's the give to Gibbs. Gibbs has his feet taken out from under him by Jorgensen. Short gain for Gibbs. Pickup of 2, and it'll be 3rd down and 4. See if Viewmont keeps it on the ground with Brown. Brown's averaging almost 6 yards a carry. It's 3rd and 4. Everybody up for Green Canyon. Weir's going to keep it. Weir puts his head down. He's going to be short. It's going to be 4th and a yard, and I would expect Viewmont to go for it. Weir, his first carry of the night. They did a pretty good job of hemming him in, making him turn it upfield. They stopped him about 2 yards short. 4th and 2. Now Pitt, the field goal kicker for Viewmont, he kicked a 49-yarder last week against Davis. He can kick from range. If they wanted to kick now, it'd be about a 41-yarder, but on 4th and 2, they're going to go for it. Brown in the backfield with Weir. Weir's going to throw over the middle, and it's tipped away at the last second by Mon. The second time that Mon has made a big play on a drive by Viewmont to stop a Viking drive. He had his hands all over that receiver, and some of the Viewmont players wanted a flag. They don't get it, and Green Canyon gets the ball back. (7-6). Green Canyon trails by a point. Viewmont with 6:27 to play in the half. They take over on downs at their own 24. 5 wide receivers. Dygert's going to keep it. He's got some running room if he can get away, and he can't. He had all sorts of room, but a tackle made on the shoe by Jackson Strong. 6'2", 240-pound defensive lineman, and Strong living up to his name. Because if Dygert can get away, he's into the secondary before anybody even lays a paw on him. 5 wide receivers again. Dygert with the 1-yard run. He's going to keep it this time. And again, caught from the backside by the leg on 4 yards. Both of those are designed against a man-to-man defense that has their back turned. 3 of 5 on 3rd downs for Green Canyon. 3rd and 5. Only 3rd and just under 5. Dygert throws. Incomplete. He had 3 wide receivers within about 5 yards of each other out there. So I'm wondering if somebody ran the wrong route. They all ran the same route. They all ran like a little dig. And they were all right next to each other. So that brings up a 4th down and an incompletion. Green Canyon now 3 of 6 on 3rd downs. And Dygert is 8 of 15. He's gone 0 for his last 4 since the touchdown. Here's the kick taken by Ray. Ray up near midfield before he's plowed over. Gasaway was in there. But again, good field position for Viewmont with 5:05 to play in the first half. The Vikings with the ball and a 1-point lead, 7-6 at Green Canyon. Viewmont running the ball. They've thrown it 5 times. Here's the give to Ray on the little sweep. Ray down the sideline, look out! He's finally run down by Jorgensen on that far side, but he takes it from midfield all the way down to the 25-yard line. So Ray with his first carry of the night goes for 25 yards. 107 yards on the ground for Viewmont. 15 carries for 107 yards, 44 through the air. Those 44 come on 6 throws. Check that, 5 throws. Four wide receivers. Brown in the backfield. They're going to fake the give on that little sweep and give it to Brown. Brown inside the 20 down to the 19. Gain of 6. He's averaging 5.8 per carry is Brown. 58 yards on 10 carries. 4.5 to play in the first half. Coming off the field a little bit gingerly for Green Canyon is Caden Peterson. He's replaced by Ander. They're going to give it to Gibbs. Gibbs turns the corner, upended, and it looks like he might be just shy of the first down. He's down to the 16. It's about where the sticks were. Let's see what they decide. He's going to be just shy. Third and a foot. So 2 downs to gain a foot here for Viewmont. Here's the give to Brown. Brown's got it. He's down to the 13-yard line, a pickup of 3 and a first down. Gasaway with the stop. Brown's a 6-foot back. Gasaway goes 5'7", 175 pounds. First down at the 12-yard line. Give it to the little guy. Ray scampers around the right side for a couple. They keep running to the left side of that defense. Now they've got the 3 receivers this side. Let's see if they run to the wide side. They give it to Brown. Brown stops, turns it upfield, picks up a couple. It's going to be 3rd and 5. Clock keeps running. Viewmont keeps pounding away, leading 7-6, 2:20 to play in the first half. Viewmont has not put up a pass on this drive. Now they're going to throw it. Weir in trouble. Weir trying to get away, throws it as he's being tackled, and it's incomplete. 4th down. Every time Viewmont's tried to throw down in close, it's been a plus play for Green Canyon. a stop on a 4th down on the drive before this one. The drive before that was an interception by Mon, and now the incomplete pass and a field goal attempt of 25 yards by Pitt. The kick's up, the kick's good. So the Viewmont lead extends to 10-6 with 1:53 to play in the half. You're watching the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel. Pitt set to kick off for Viewmont. Dylan Gerber runs on late for Green Canyon, but just in time. Preston Pitt boots it away. Big leg on Pitt. Boy, look at that. Deep into the end zone. We mentioned he hit a 49-yard field goal last week against Davis. 49 in high school. That's good. So Green Canyon down by 4, under 2 minutes to play in the first half. You want to get something going and hopefully get some points, but you do not want to turn it over or use 0 clock down here and give the ball back to Viewmont with a chance to put more up before the half. See if they go at Jorgensen. He's on the near side. Viewmont looking like they might come after Diger. One-on-one coverage to Jorgensen on the near side. Instead, they're going to give it to Gassaway. Gassaway back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Gassaway 3 carries, 3 yards. 2 carries, 5 yards for Diger, and that's it for the running. They've got 80 yards through the air, and Viewmont's going to take a timeout. Viewmont's going to gamble that they can stop the Green Canyon offense and get the ball back with good field position. They have had good field position most of the night. Mountain Crest has upped their lead over Box Elder to 28-3. That one just about at halftime. Skyview won earlier. Ogden and Logan playing in Ogden. Logan winning that one 21-14. Late in the first half. And Ridgeline kicking off in just a few minutes against a team from Canada, from Raymond, Canada. Bear River, another one of the Region 12 teams. It's the 5 teams here in Cache Valley and Bear River in Region 12. Bear River trails West Jordan 7-0 at the half. No other real surprises in high school football so far tonight throughout the state. 2nd down and 10. Diger under pressure, unloads. One-on-one for Jorgensen, and he throws it out of bounds. Threw it way out of bounds, so he doesn't even give his receiver a chance. He's got that one-on-one coverage to the outside. They're playing a 1 deep safety, 1 high with that safety, at least on that formation they were. And now they're 2 high with the safeties. They're going to run a little screen to Jorgensen. Good blocking out in front, and another tackle by the foot by a Viewmont player. How many times has Green Canyon had big yardage in front of them and a Viewmont player reaches out a hand and grabs a foot to save a big play? 5 yards on 3rd down. Problem is they need a 10. And Viewmont takes another timeout with 1:33 on the clock. So it looks like it's going to be 3 and out for Green Canyon, and they were unable to take any time off that clock. Only a few seconds after the timeout by Viewmont after the first down run, and then a second down incompletion, and in that play only a few seconds have come off the clock, and 20 seconds have come off the clock on this drive. So Viewmont will get the ball back, leading 10-6, 93 seconds to play. We're on 4th and 5. There's a flag now. The Viewmont lined up off sides. Dygert was in there on 4th and 5. They were lining up like they were going to go for it. Illegal substitution. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's like 13 players on the field for Viewmont. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. They have a guy back, plus they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. Got to count them again. Now they send some guys off. So that's first down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They still have 12 players on. They still have 12 players on the field. They got 12 players on the field again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Somebody ran off right at the end, but for the second time in a row, 12 players on the field for Viewmont. The last time they had like 13. And 4 came in and only 3 went off. So one of those was on 4th down. And it keeps the drive alive, such as it is, for Green Canyon. Dygert over the middle to Mortensen. He catches it. I have no idea how he caught that. 21 yards, and it's in Viking territory. Tell me they're not happy to have Brock Mortensen back. The big target out there at 6'2". And now the far side official blows it dead and comes running into the middle. It's a replay challenge. Oh, wait. "21 yards. And a first down in Viking territory with 1:20 to play. My, how things changed. Back-to-back penalties by Viewmont. It was 4th and 5. Viewmont had too many men on the field 2 plays in a row. And so now it's 1st and 10 at the Viewmont 40. Jorgensen moves inside. Dygert over the middle. Jorgensen running free. It's a foot race. They're not going to catch him. Oh, and Viewmont has just got to be beside themselves. They had this drive stopped. It was a 4th and 5, and then back-to-back penalties gave Green Canyon life, and Jorgensen goes 40 yards to give Green Canyon the lead. He's a tough cover, one-on-one. Kick is good, and it's 13-10 with 1:04 to play in the half. Green Canyon on top on the game of the week.
Over the period of time, my hearing became worse and worse.
Over the course of the years, I developed a hearing loss, and I would not be able to hear my employees talk to me sometimes.
For Paul Danes and Cache Valley's integrity, his character, his background, his equipment, I would recommend him to anyone for a hearing aid specialist.
But things can change in a hurry in the game of football. Green Canyon looked like they had pretty much squandered a possession. They'd only run 20 seconds off the clock late here in this first half. Had only picked up 5 yards. It was 4th and 5. And then Viewmont has 12 men on the field. That gives Green Canyon a first down. Viewmont has 12 men again. They get 5 more yards. Then 61 yards on 2 pass plays, and Green Canyon has the lead. Tackle made by Cole Wright on the return. And Viewmont will start at their own 38-yard line. And they find themselves now trailing 13-10. They've led the entire half. And with 59 seconds to play in the first half, now they trail by 3. A blocked extra point on the first touchdown by Green Canyon. We'll see if that comes back to make a difference later in this ball game. Viewmont boasting a good field goal kicker in Pitt. 1st and 10, Brown in the backfield. They're going to throw. Weir has time, over the middle, overthrows his man, and it's caught by the man behind him. Jorgensen flags him down. One man tipped it, another man picked it up and gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. 48 yards. It's on the 18-yard line of Green Canyon. Again, football, crazy. Ball's on the turf. Weir in trouble. Down he goes. Sacked by Dylan Gerber after Weir had to go down to pick that one up off the ground. Loss of 10 and the first sack of the night. And the coach for Viewmont's out on the field. And he has a little bit of something to say to all of the officials. Meanwhile, there's Viewmont players coming off and on, and they're talking to him and getting their play all set up. Not sure what he's upset about, unless there's something to do with the time. He keeps pointing down toward the scoreboard. And they've got officials on the near side are talking to Craig Ander, one of his assistant coaches, and here comes the white hat. They haven't moved the down marker yet. They're standing over the ball. I don't know if they're talking about placement of the ball. Weir didn't try to throw that ball. Now they're going to talk about it a little bit more. Weir 92 yards on 5 completions. The big one being that 48-yarder a minute ago. That was somewhat negated by the sack by Green Canyon. They're going to change the time. Which again, I'm not sure why. I didn't look. I don't know if it was running when it shouldn't have been after the first down on the pass. But they had it at 30 seconds. Now they've got 40 up there. That's a big difference. And now Coach Anders out on the field with his hands up. I mean, how long are they going to let the coaches talk about this before they just make a decision and play ball? It's interesting with officials. Each official group is different than another. Some will let you talk for a minute, then it's done, we're moving on. This group is letting the coaches have their say. All right, they put 40 seconds on the clock. It was down to 30. They put it back up to 40. So they put 10 full seconds on the clock, and now they start the clock. Second down and a lot from the 31-yard line. Weir under pressure again, slips out of it. There's a flag, it's going to be a hold. Underneath, Weir gets the completion down to the 15-yard line. But there's a flag back at the 36, and it looks like it's going to be a hold on Viewmont. Holding Viewmont. Oh, goodness. Viewmont penalties have been a killer for them here in this first half. 6 penalties in the first half. 45 yards worth of penalties. Only 2 penalties on Green Canyon. So a ball that was down inside the 20-yard line now suddenly back to the 47. We've got to get clear down to the 9. So they need almost 40 yards. They need 38 yards for a first down. Clock runs 15 seconds. Weir has a man, and it's a little bit behind him. He had his man out there. Barber was behind the defense. With 11 seconds left, it'll be third down. Third down and 38. Viewmont is 3 of 6 on third downs here in the first half. Weir has been under pressure. This time he gets some protection. Unloads it underneath to Ray. Ray slips out of bounds with 4 seconds to play after a pickup of 7. Fourth and 31. And they're going to try. This is going to be a 55, 57-yarder. He hit from 49 last week, did Pitt. Not going to have enough. He's going to be short. He's going to be short by only about 4 yards, though. And that's going to be the end of an interesting and exciting first half here at Green Canyon. Green Canyon 13, Viewmont 10. You're watching the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel.
And that's why I don't like gyms.
Well, Megan, we're not a gym. We're Planet Fitness.
No gym intimidation, no lunks, clean and spacious. Just $10 a month. We're not a gym. We're Planet Fitness.
Hey guys, now anybody that's lived in Cache Valley for any amount of time will know that the biggest sale of the year here at the Palmer Home Furnishings is around Labor Day. The Labor Day savings this year that Brett's got going are fantastic. Over my shoulder you'll be looking at a grey love seat and sofa that he has for $3.99. That includes both, $3.99. I really want to encourage you guys to get down here as soon as you can. He's got fabulous deals on sofas, love seats, mattresses, bed frames, anything that you can imagine for your home. And I want to read you just a couple of the things extra that he's got going on this Labor Day sale. With any purchase, he's got a free bed frame or a set of sheets or a free end table. Now, and on top of that, I don't even know what to say, no sales tax. He's going to pay the sales tax on all your purchases this Labor Day sale. So come on down to Palmer Furnishings. Just a great deal for you guys this year.
Hi, I'm Brooklyn Flowers and I play for Green Canyon Girls Soccer Team. I play many different positions. I'm honored to be chosen to be the Wendy's All-Star. Go Wolves!
Hi, I'm Chad Jorgensen. I play wide receiver and safety for the Green Canyon football team. I'm honored to be chosen as the Wendy's All-Star, and go Wolves!
The Game of the Week on the Valley Channel is brought to you by Icon Health and Fitness, changing lives with fitness innovation. Wendy's of Cache Valley. It's way better than fast food. It's Wendy's. MOUNTAINSTAR Cache Valley Hospital. Together, we're greater. LEWISTON State Bank. Strong and vibrant for over a century. Cache Valley Electric. A tradition of excellence since 1915. NÜSMYLE Dental. Experience dental care. Camp Chef. The way to cook outdoors. Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology. Bring back what you've been missing. LSS Insurance, Bob Larson. Personalized insurance coverage for your family and business. The Book Table, your family store for books, music, toys, art, and much more. Planet Fitness of Logan. No gym intimidation and only $10 a month. Aspen Dental. Get that gorgeous smile you've always wanted. The Logo Shop. We logo stuff. All kinds of stuff. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's television station for over 25 years.
Back at Green Canyon High School in North Logan, Eric Olson along with you in an exciting first half, 13-10. Our score here at halftime. As we get ready to start the third quarter, Green Canyon will get the ball to start this second half, leading by 3, 13-10. Viewmont that first half had 209 total yards, 110 yards rushing, 94 yards passing for 209 total. 18 on the ground for Green Canyon in that first half, and 146 through the air for 154 total. And Pitt with that big leg puts that one through the back of the end zone. Green Canyon will start at their own 20-yard line. Viewmont has moved the ball well, and the only thing keeping them from having more yards is the fact that they had a short field a lot of that first half. But Green Canyon's made some plays. They've turned the ball, helped turn the ball over on downs, did their defense. They had an interception both times when Viewmont was in scoring territory, and then Viewmont with some untimely penalties that helped keep Green Canyon drives alive. And Green Canyon leads by 3 now. It looks like Viewmont offsides, another penalty. Let's see if somebody moved on the Green Canyon side. No, it's on Viewmont. For Viewmont, that's penalty number 7. $50 yards worth of penalties for the Vikings. 3 down linemen for Viewmont. They were running 4 at Dygert most of the first half. Now they're showing 3. Dropping 8 into coverage because Dygert's been doing a good job with the pass. timeout. Green Canyon haven't even run a second off the clock yet, and Green Canyon already wants a timeout, leading 13-10 as we get ready to get things underway. Maybe eventually here in the third. Looking at other scores around the Valley, of course, this game starting late because of a mechanical problem with the Viewmont team bus. They didn't get here until a little bit late, and then they started this game half an hour later than it was scheduled to be started. Skyview has already wrapped up their game earlier today. They got the win over Springville. Mountain Crest leads Box Elder late in the third quarter, 28-3. So Mountain Crest well on their way to 3-0, and at least one of the rankings, they're ranked number 5 in 4A. Skyview's ranked in the top 5 as well. Logan and Ogden, a 4-point game in the third quarter there. Logan hanging on to a 24-20 lead. Here's the give to Gassaway. Gassaway on his feet against that 3-man line, and he picks up 10 yards. He only had 3 yards on 3 carries in the first half. Green Canyon says, all right, if you want to only have a 3-man line, we'll see if we can run the ball against you a little bit. Spread you out and run the ball. They passed with quite a bit of success in the first half. So Viewmont electing to put 8 men into coverage. 4 wide receivers and Gassaway in the backfield with Digert. Digert's going to keep. Digert was past the line of scrimmage, but he threw it backwards. There's a flag down. Did he throw it? Did he throw it sideways or backwards? If he's past the line of scrimmage, you can do that. But they threw the flag. And it looked like it was a lateral pass. And they're going to say it's an illegal forward pass, and Coach Anders clear out toward midfield. That looked like it was, I don't know if it was backwards, but it looked like it was lateral. It looked almost backwards from where we're sitting way up here, but it's a penalty and a loss of down. It ends up only being a 1-yard penalty for Green Canyon, but they lose the down. Viewmont creeping up those outside linebackers now. Showing a 3-man, showing that 3-4 front. Now they slide back into it. That one's a broken play. Digert's going to keep it. He's going to pick up 3. It's going to be 3rd down and 8. Three of 7 in the first half on 3rd down. Mortensen and Jorgensen are to this side, so this is your dangerous side. And they're going to send Gassaway out this way as well. They're going over the middle. Quickly hit and wrapped up as the receiver. It's going to be 4th and 3. That's Ander as they try the underneath stuff. About 5 yards, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Hill is on to punt on 4th down and 3. Now Hill's going to walk up, and Digert's going to come back at the quarterback spot. The back judge counts him down, and it's a flag. They were just seeing if they could shift around and get Viewmont to jump. So they'll back it up 5 yards and punt it away. That's the 4th penalty on Green Canyon. Hill stands at his own 27-yard line. Good kick by Hill. Ray takes it at the 21. Ray snowed under at the 36-yard line, and that's where Viewmont will take over, trailing 13-10. 9:44 to play in this third quarter. An entertaining game to this point. Viewmont jumping out to the early lead and holding the lead for almost the entirety of the first half, and then Green Canyon scoring late in the first half to take the lead. Here's Brown. He's got running room. Brown down the sideline. Viewmont looking to get the lead back. Jorgensen finally runs him down. .41 yards for Brown. He's over 100 yards on the night. 104 on 13 carries. Not many are going to outrun Jorgensen. It looked like Brown was going to take that to the house, and Jorgensen from his safety position able to track him down and keep him out of the end zone. 1st and 10 at the Green Canyon 23-yard line. He'll give it to Brown again. Brown up the middle, pickup of 6, maybe 7. It's Jorgensen again on the tackle, coming up from that safety spot. Here goes Ray. They're going to fake it to him, give it to Brown. Brown caught in the backfield. He's a big, strong back. He may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. No gain for Brown. It's going to be 3rd down. A long 5. 3 of 7 on 3rd downs in the first half for Viewmont. Matching Green Canyon, neither team excelling in that department there in the first half. This is where Green Canyon's defense has made some plays, and they've had their backs against the wall. Weir back to throw. Time runs out. Weir off his back foot, hangs it up, and it's caught. Just like a basketball rebound, his defender or his receiver blocked out the defender and came down with the grab. That's to Barber. And it's good for 12 yards and a 1st down. On 3rd down. First and goal at the 7. Viewmont looking to take the lead back or at least tie. They give it to Brown. Brown on his feet into the end zone. Easy does it for 6. From 7 yards out, Brown with his 2nd touchdown run. 118 yards on 16 carries for Brown. Pitt on for the PAT. His kick's up, his kick's good. So Viewmont retakes the lead 17-13 with 7:39 to play in the 3rd period. You're watching the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel.
You're so hot. Hey, hottie.
Looking hot.
Me hot. You're hot.
Your bod is so hot. Your bod? So hot.
So hot.
You guys want to grab something hot from somewhere totally hot? That sounds so hot.
So hot.
And that's why I don't like gyms.
Well, we're not a gym. We're Planet Fitness.
No gym intimidation, no lunks, just $10 a month. We're not a gym, we're Planet Fitness.
Colwright back for the Wolves as Viewmont takes their first possession of the second half to the house. And they regain the lead, 17-13 with 7:39 to play here in this first half. Ridgeline leads Raymond of Canada 15-0. That one in early stages of the second period. No kick has been returnable. Somebody ought to be looking at this Pitt kid to kick at the next level. He's got a leg on him. Logan's extended their lead as they're in the fourth quarter of that one, 31-20. Mountain Crest 35-11 over Box Elder. That score from late in the third period. So Green Canyon finds themselves trailing again by 4, 17-13. After they took the 13-10 lead into the locker room, they couldn't do anything with their first possession. Had to punt it away, and Viewmont strikes pay dirt, takes the lead back. Dygert looking for the out pattern, throws it short of Ander. Dygert started the game 8 of 11. He's now 9 of 19. So he's one of his last 7. Dygert going up top. He's got a man. Caught by Gassaway. No, they're going to say he dropped it as he hit the ground. The ball popped out of there. He caught it and he hit the ground. It popped out. Boy, Dygert put it right there. Gassaway had to stretch out for it a bit. When he hit the ground, it popped out. So 3rd and long for Green Canyon. Viewmont switched. They were running a 4-man front in that first half. They've switched it to a 3-man look, and they're dropping 8. You've got to be able to run against a 3-man front. And here comes the blitz. Dygert's going to step up. Dygert's got a lot of room. Dygert across the 30 up to the 35-yard line. 15 yards on 3rd and 10. It's the longest run of the night for any Wolf player. Is it Wolves player or Wolf player? Inquiring minds want to know. It's the Green Canyon Wolves. So I guess it's Wolves player. Either way, Dygert got a first down. He's going to run it again. This time he's caught. Takes a wallop right at the line of scrimmage. That's what we saw late in the first half. They tried that, did Green Canyon. Both times Dygert got caught from behind by a lineman peeling off. Just got a hold of him, and that's what happened there. What happens is once you decide you're a runner, you've got to pick a hole and go. And you can't dance around. It's going to give the defensive lineman time to disengage and find you. Second and 10. Double move, Dygert down the sideline. He's going to overthrow his man again as he was looking for Jorgensen. They keep trying to find Jorgensen on that long one. He has a half a step that time. And Dygert throws it out there far enough that either Jorgensen's going to run under it or it's going to be incomplete. That ensures it's not picked. 3rd and 10. Second third down of this drive. 6:10 to play in the third quarter. A 4-point lead for Viewmont. Mortensen's been quiet since the go-ahead touchdown drive of the first half. That put him ahead for a while. He's in there now. 5 wide receivers. Nope, 4. They're keeping it back in. Dygert unloads. Has his man. It's Jorgensen. Sure-handed. Hit to the head. They're going to put 15 more yards on that 16-yard grab. On 3rd down, Jorgensen and Dygert come up big. It looked like a Viewmont player came in and hit Jorgensen in the head, and then the flag came out. Personal foul. It is. It's a blow to the head on Viewmont. So that's going to take it all the way down to the 35-yard line, maybe the 34, depending on the spot. Another big penalty on Viewmont. It's going to put it at the 34. So Green Canyon led at the half. Viewmont's taking the lead back, and Green Canyon trying to answer. 6:03 to play in the 3rd, 17-13 Viewmont. Now 5 wide receivers for the Wolves. Dygert looking downfield, overthrows his man, and it's picked. Ander ran that underneath, and Dygert was throwing it deep. So a turnover for Green Canyon, and their drive stalls out on some confusion between the receiver and the quarterback. Now each team with a turnover. Dygert and Ander are talking on the sideline about the play there. Ander turned it to the sideline at about the 10 yard line, and Dygert was throwing for the cone. There was a deep safety back there, and he picked it off. Easy, right into his gut. 5:44 to play in the 3rd quarter. Ball on the 16-yard line, and Viewmont with the ball in the 17-13 lead. A rare tackle for a loss. I should say a rare run for a loss for Viewmont, as Ray loses a couple. They've run the ball a bunch of times. 1, 2, 3. They've had 3 plays for negative yardage. One of those was a sack that Weir took. "26 rushes. And they've gained positive yardage on 23 of them. Now 27 rushes and positive on 24. From the 14 out to the 30, 16 yards for Brown. He's got 134 yards, 2 touchdowns on 17 totes. So Viewmont with a new set of downs. Gibbs moves into the backfield. Weir's going to hand it to him. Brown's going to lead block. Gibbs turns it up. And he gains 7. This is a running game that works very well. And in the era of the spread where they throw the ball around so much, this is almost a throwback. It is a spread where they're spreading the defense out with multiple receivers, but they're running the ball more than they're throwing it. So often in the spread, they still run the ball, but they throw it a lot. The short passing game has become the running game. This one is a pounded offense. Here's the give to Ray. Ray has the first down. He's got 4 yards. Green Canyon defense has been called on plenty of times tonight. And they've come up big plenty of times. Right now, they trail 17-13 with 3.5 to play. And Viewmont on the move again, up at the 42-yard line, and 4 more downs. There's the give, a pickup of about 3. Is that Gibbs? No, that was Brown. Second and 7. Give it to Brown again. Spins out of trouble, but not for long. He somehow gets himself back to the line of scrimmage. There were a bunch of wolves in the backfield on that one. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and 6. Well, our next game is going to feature Mountain Crest, a Mountain Crest team that'll probably be undefeated by the time we get out there. In fact, we've got 3 in a row involving Mountain Crest. It's Stansbury at Mountain Crest next week, then Mountain Crest at Ridgeline, and Mountain Crest at Skyview. Weird, looking to throw over the middle. Mon steps in front, and this one falls to the ground. It was nearly picked off. Mon stepped in front and popped it up in the air, and Jorgensen couldn't quite come up with it. 4th down. I'm not sure why Viewmont even throw it. They're picking up big yardage, and whenever they've thrown tonight, they've had one big play. Everything else has been a little bit scary. Jorgensen will step back for the return. High kick. Oh my goodness. Jorgensen makes the catch and it goes into the end zone. And that is Preston Pitt, the 6'1" senior kicker. That kid kicks it like he should be kicking on Saturday afternoons. Keep your eye on that kid. That punt was, you just don't see high school kids kick them like that. 49-yard field goal last week. He missed on a 54-yard try here tonight. He was about 5 yards short. And every one of his kickoffs has been deep into the end zone. All right, Green Canyon with another chance. 17-13, 1:43 to play in the 3rd period. Back to that 3-man front for Viewmont. Diger looking for his man. Got him. Out at the 35-yard line. Wrestled out of bounds is Mortensen. 15 yards and a 1st down. Tiger in trouble. Down he goes. They brought 3 and then brought 1 late. And that's who got Diger. And it's a loss of 7. Second down and 17 now for Green Canyon. And a flag will stop this one in its tracks. Procedure on Green Canyon. For Green Canyon, that's their 5th penalty. 5 for 31. Looks like they were early again. Gasaway picks up a couple before he's driven back. He ran into the back of his own blocker. He had a hole to his right, and he couldn't make the cut. It's a gain of 2, and it'll be 3rd and long. Five carries, 15 yards for Gasaway. 3rd down, 19. 4-man rush over the middle. There's Mortensen. He's got a 1st down out to the 42-yard line. $16 yards. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. 17-13, Viewmont leads Green Canyon. Back with more after this.
You're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice our love.
Back at Green Canyon High School, 17-13 our score here. I'm mesmerized by the ball toss going on out here. It's one of the little games they had going on for the crowd. They're throwing balls at a bucket on the Green Canyon sideline. Well, they're going to say this is short of the 1st down. It was a pickup of 16. It's going to be 4th down and about 3. Green Canyon, see if they can pull Viewmont off sides. I thought they'd picked up that 1st down, but they did need, it was 3rd and 19. And they only picked up 16, so Green Canyon has a decision to make. They trail 17-13. You're just starting the 4th against a team that can milk the clock. They can really run the ball well. Do you go for it down here on 4th down at your own 42-yard line? If you don't make it, Viewmont's got a short field and the lead, and a chance to go up 2 scores. Or do you just play it safe, kick it away, and count on your defense to make a play, which they've done many times tonight. Green Canyon had 154 yards at the half. They had 146 yards passing. They've got 204 now. 58 yards passing there in that 3rd quarter. They added a couple of rushing yards, 10 rushing yards. They've got Hill in there now, and he's only back 7 yards. He's a rugby-style kicker, but they've got Dygert in front of him with Gasaway there as well. Hill's going to kick it away. Good kick. It's going to get to the end zone, though. He gets it, kicks it to the end zone. 58-yard punt. The only thing you'd like to see different on that one is have it kick back and stay out of the end zone. Goes to the 20-yard line, and Viewmont will take over there, leading by 4. Green Canyon defensively to try to make a play again. Viewmont looking to salt this thing away. Another score will put them in the driver's seat. Got numbers to this side. They don't throw the little screen. Instead, they give to Brown up the middle for 5. $142 yards on 20 carries. 7 yards plus per carry for Brown. Viewmont will take their time. Almost 200 yards rushing as a team for Viewmont. Here's the give to Brown. Brown, first down. Still on his feet. Hops his way for 2 more. He's got 7 yards. Now they're over 200 yards rushing. 111 through the air. This is a pretty good Viewmont team, and Green Canyon has led in this game, and they've hung right in there, and they're giving themselves a chance. A team with only 12 seniors. It's going to be very interesting in Region 12 this year. Mountain Crest and Skyview look to be the cream of the crop as they give to Brown again. He's got some running room off the edge. Brown across the 40 to the 45, out to the 47-yard line, 15 yards. So back to that thought about the region. Logan's still trying to build their way back. Green Canyon's young. Ridgeline lost almost everybody, and they're trying to rebuild. Skyview got most of the seniors off of this whole split out here at the north end, and they look to be pretty good. And Mountain Crest has started off the season really well, and Bear River as well. So it could be a very interesting region. Weir keeps. Weir picks up 6. Davis Weir, a 6'1" senior quarterback. And again, Viewmont content to put the ball in the hands of their runners. And give it to Brown. Brown, look out, Brown in a race against Jorgensen, stumbles and falls at the 15-yard line. .32 yards for Brown. Off the right side, the left side of that defense. They've been really picking on the left side of the Green Canyon defense tonight. Brown has 196 yards on 23 carries. They're going to give it on that little sweep to Gibbs. Gibbs walloped on the sideline, and down he goes. No gain. Well, this is where the Green Canyon defense has made plays tonight. They've held Viewmont out of the end zone and turned them over on downs earlier. They've made an interception earlier. See if they can come up with a play here. Here's the give to Brown. Again, it goes off that right side, the left side of the defense, and he's down inside the 10 to the 8. 3rd down and 3. And Brown is now at 203 yards rushing. That Viewmont line, I'm sure, just wearing down the Green Canyon line. They're quite a bit bigger than Green Canyon. Weir with Brown in the backfield. Weir's going to throw it. A little swing out there to Ray in space. Ray stays on his feet, picks up a 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal down at the 4-yard line. Five of 10 on 3rd downs for Viewmont, and now they have a goal-to-go situation, and they're in no hurry. The ball at the 4-yard line. The clock running with 7:40 to play. Viewmont looking to put this ball game away. Weir's going to keep, makes a man miss in the backfield and gets into the end zone for a 4-yard touchdown run. Weir 4 rushes, 0 yards. He was in negative until that one. And he's picked up the touchdown. And Pitt on for the PAT to make it 24-13, an 11-point lead. PAT is up and good, and it is an 11-point lead for Viewmont. 24-13, 7:24 to play on the game of the week.
In Utah, nothing is greater than our liberty. And going is always greater than stopping. So when we look for an emergency room, we don't just want one we can trust. We want one we can trust to respect our time. That's why MOUNTAINSTAR ERs offer board-certified emergency specialists and short wait times. MOUNTAINSTAR. Together, we're greater.
24-13, Viewmont extends the lead. 14 unanswered points by Viewmont after Green Canyon had taken a 13-10 lead into the half. Mountain Crest beats Box Elder 42-18. Logan leading Ogden 34-20 late in that ball game. Another high, deep kick. And Ridgeline leading Raymond of Canada 43-0. And they're not even at halftime yet. That one's up at Utah State. All right, so Green Canyon, the proverbial backs against the proverbial wall. 24-13. 7:24 to play. They really can't afford on this drive to come up with nothing. They've got to get points on this drive. They started their own 20-yard line. What a great weapon to have a kicker that can put it out of the end zone every time. They're going to hand it off to Gassaway. Caught in the backfield. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, gains a yard. That was all Gassaway. As he gains a yard. Second and 9. Our game next week is Stansbury at Mountain Crest. And then we see Ridgeline the week after. Mountain Crest and Ridgeline's region play gets underway. Here they go up top to Jorgensen, and this one through his hands. Now they've overthrown him a couple of times, but that one he short-armed it. He's going to watch film tomorrow, and he's not going to be real thrilled because he had a chance at that one. That was a pretty good throw. He just didn't get full extension. And here's a kid that plays every play both ways. And he's got that extra gear. You play every play of a ball game, and even with that extra gear, sometimes you're going to slow down. This is the 25th pass attempt of the night for Dygert. Dygert against the three-man rush. Over the middle's got Hill. Hill's got a first down up to the 35-yard line. Hill's first grab of the game. 7 of 12 now on third downs for Green Canyon. They keep this drive alive. They're down by 11. They need 2 scores. They need a touchdown and a field goal and a 2-point conversion. Now they're going to go for Jorgensen again. There he is, but he came down inbounds. It looked like maybe he wouldn't, and he got his foot down inbounds. 26 yards. They finally got it down. ...115 yards on 7 catches for Jorgensen. And little brother McKay Jorgensen comes in for him. At the 39, they give it off to Gassaway. Gassaway with that change of pace picks up a yard. The clock's not your friend now. They're down to 5.5 to play. They need 2 scores, and Viewmont is a running team that has gotten stronger running the ball as the night has gone on. They can bleed a clock dry. Dygert, he's going to run. Here's a flag. In the vicinity of a hold, or maybe even a, yeah, that's what they're going to call holding on Green Canyon. Dygert had run and picked up 3, but instead it's going to go against Green Canyon right about the line of scrimmage. It was actually downfield. So it's going to be second down. It ends up being about a 9-yard penalty. It's going to be second and 19. Viewmont switched to that 3-man front. And it's helped slow Green Canyon down a little bit. Dygert's got room to run. He's going to do it. Dygert back to the middle, puts his head down, picks up yardage down to the 31-yard line. 16 yards for Dygert. And it's going to be 3rd and 2. 4.5 to play now in the ball game. An 11-point lead for Viewmont. Green Canyon's on the move, but they need to hurry it up. 3rd and 2. Definitely 2-down territory here. Dygert on the double move, looking for Gassaway. Gassaway ran inside, and Dygert threw it outside. And Coach Anders telling Gassaway, hey, you want to break that one to the sideline. You want to go around that defender, not cut it up inside him. And it's 4th down. 17 of 28 for Dygert for 249 yards and a couple of touchdowns. Both the touchdowns to Jorgensen, who has 7 catches for 115 yards. 4th and 2, this is your ball game. If you don't convert here, no, they took too much time. You burned 2 timeouts early in the half. You don't want to use it now, and then they don't have enough time to get it off. And so now instead of 4th and 2, it's 4th and 7. Just amp up the degree of difficulty a little bit, make it more dramatic. If Green Canyon does not convert here, Viewmont takes the ball back over. This ball game's over. So this is literally the ball game. You say that with 4 minutes left to go in an athletic competition, and you're just asking for trouble, right? Dygert looks for his man, and it's wide of Holbrook and incomplete. And Viewmont will take over. With 4:07 to play. Viewmont leading 24-13. And their rushing attack takes the field once again. Brown, Cameron Brown at 6 feet, 200 pounds, has rushed for 203 yards on 24 carries tonight. .269 yards on the ground for Viewmont. 116 through the air, so pushing 400 yards for the Vikings. It's been all Viewmont in the second half. Here's the give to Brown. Brown on his feet, keeps himself alive for 4 more yards. Coming into this game, Brown was averaging just over 5 yards a carry. Is that Brown that's down on the field? One of the Vikings is down on the field. It looks like he's got a cramp, whoever it is. It's a cramp. It may be Brown. He's run the ball enough that he probably deserves to have a cramp or two. It is Brown, and he's up and trotting off. He's had himself a ball game. 200 plus yards, a couple of touchdowns. Weir has the other touchdown. All 3 touchdowns coming on the ground. And then a field goal by Pitt. Running behind a pretty good offensive line are the Viewmont runners. Robert Summerhays gets the carry. He gets 6 yards. Another first down for Viewmont. The clock continues to roll toward triple zeros. 3:20 to play in the ball game, and a 24-13 lead for Viewmont. And they're going to run that ball, run that clock all the way down. Summerhays picks up a couple. Summerhays, a 5'8" junior. I don't know if you even bring Brown back in the game. It's just a cramp that he had, but maybe you sit him down for the night, call it good. Ran for 207 yards, a couple of touchdowns. Let's get ready to go home. Here's the give to Gibbs. Gibbs around the corner. Gibbs dancing, bobbing, weaving for 6 yards, and it'll be 3rd and 2. 2 minutes to play in the ball game. Green Canyon, a lot like the first game we saw against Pineview. They hung in for a while, but then Viewmont just had too much, too big up front. Green Canyon didn't make nearly as many mistakes as the last time we saw them. Here's Summer Hayes again, off the left side. Summer Hayes down inside the 30. 17 yards, 16 yards for Summer Hayes. He's come into the ball game, carry 3 times for 24 yards, a healthy 8-yard per carry average as we're under a minute and a half to play in this ball game. Next week, Stansbury at Mountain Crest, and then after that, region play starts. And it'll be all Valley teams all the time, the rest of the way through October. Weir again running the clock down as far as he possibly can. They give it to Summer Hayes, and he picks up 13. I think that Green Canyon line is, I mean, they're done. Viewmont's line is humongous. They've been leaning on them the whole game, and the defense has been out there a lot here in this second half. 40 seconds to play. The ball on the 17-yard line of Green Canyon. Here's the give to Summer Hayes. He's down to the 11. Viewmont's run for over 300 yards. Here's Summer Hayes again. Looked like he was going to get to the end zone. One of the Wolves came over and really laid a lick on him. He ends up picking up 7 yards, but he doesn't score. And that stops the clock until they set the chains, and now they start it again, and there's your ball game. Viewmont with the win, 24-13. The Young Green Canyon team hung in there. They had the lead at the half, but Viewmont, too much for them as they come in here and leave 3-0. Green Canyon falls to 1-2. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week. We'll see you next time on the Valley Channel.
The Game of the Week on the Valley Channel is brought to you by Icon Health and Fitness, changing lives with fitness innovation. Wendy's of Cache Valley. It's way better than fast food. It's Wendy's. MOUNTAINSTAR Cache Valley Hospital. Together, we're greater. LEWISTON State Bank, strong and vibrant for over a century. Cache Valley Electric, a tradition of excellence since 1915. NÜSMYLE Dental, experience dental care. Camp Chef, the way to cook outdoors. Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology, bring back what you've been missing. LSS Insurance, Bob Larson, personalized insurance coverage for your family and business. The Book Table, your family store for books, music, toys, art, and much more. Planet Fitness of Logan, no gym intimidation and only $10 a month. Aspen Dental, get that gorgeous smile you've always wanted. The Logo Shop, we logo stuff, all kinds of stuff. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's television station for over 25 years. The Game of the Week on the Valley Channel is brought to you by Icon Health and Fitness, changing lives with fitness innovation. Wendy's of Cache Valley. It's way better than fast food. It's Wendy's. MOUNTAINSTAR Cache Valley Hospital. Together, we're greater. LEWISTON State Bank, strong and vibrant for over a century. Cache Valley Electric, a tradition of excellence since 1915. NÜSMYLE Dental, experience dental care. Camp Chef, the way to cook outdoors. Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology, bring back what you've been missing. LSS Insurance, Bob Larson, personalized insurance coverage for your family and business. The Book Table, your family store for books, music, toys, art, and much more. Planet Fitness of Logan, no gym intimidation and only $10 a month. Aspen Dental, get that gorgeous smile you've always wanted. The Logo Shop, we logo stuff, all kinds of stuff. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's television station for over 25 years.
Hey guys, now anybody that's lived in Cache Valley for any amount of time will know that the biggest sale of the year here at the Palmer Home Furnishings is around Labor Day. The Labor Day savings this year that Brett's got going are fantastic. Over my shoulder you'll be looking at a grey love seat and sofa that he has for $3.99. That includes both, $3.99. I really want to encourage you guys to get down here as soon as you can. He's got fabulous deals on sofas, love seats, mattresses, bed frames, anything that you can imagine for your home. And I want to read you just a couple of the things extra that he's got going on this Labor Day sale. With any purchase, he's got a free bed frame or a set of sheets or a free end table. Now, and on top of that, I don't even know what to say, no sales tax. He's going to pay the sales tax on all your purchases this Labor Day sale. So come on down to Palmer Furnishings. Just a great deal for you guys this year.